everyone, today I am going to be doing a skincare routine type of video because I have been so obsessed with skincare because of course skincare is really important, mostly because you don't want to always have to have makeup to cover, so having a great foundation skincare is going to really make a big difference. You have more confidence basically. And so today at the end of the video I will show you the skincare routine of how I get ready in the morning with my skincare. And right now I'm just going to talk about some of the products I did mention in the morning routine, and it's just some things that I think is very essential to my skincare routine. So first off, the type of cleansers I use. At night is the only time that I cleanse my face because in the morning I feel like I don't want to strip away all the nutrients that I have put on that night before. So the cleanser that I use is still the Mary Kay Velocity. And the Mary Kay Velocity is actually really great for those who have normal to combination skin. Combination to a really slight extent, meaning I do have a T-zone that gets a little bit oily, not too much, but I think the type of skin that I have has changed throughout the years. I used to be a lot more oily, and then I became to a combination, and then now it's getting to more normal, and it's based on my skincare routine. Because of the different skincare that I'm using, I find that my skin is more normal now. And so I do use this. It has little micro beads that are very, very slight. The smell is really fresh, and because it is designed for teenagers, I feel like it isn't as harsh in chemicals, and it's very nourishing and it tones your skin very well. So I really love this. And another important factor in cleansing is of course exfoliating. I've mentioned this so many times before, but dead skin builds up, and if you don't remove it, you're only putting on those really expensive skincare that you put on every day. You're putting it on top of dead skin. Is not being able to actually penetrate into your pores and into your skin and actually making it as healthy. So that dead skin is that barrier between the nutrients that you're putting on and your skin. So what I like to do is exfoliate, remove that dead skin so that your skin can drink up all that nutrients. And drinking up that nutrients is going to really make a big difference, and it's going to get your money's worth. I wouldn't want to spend so much money on skincare and then not being able to soak it all in. And maybe that's why sometimes you don't see as much results. So with exfoliant, there's a lot of different types. Using a Clarisonic, and a Clarisonic is just basically a toothbrush for your face. So instead of using just your hands to try to remove everything, it's a little bit harder, especially if you have oily skin or that you have larger pores or a lot of blackheads. It's easier to remove it with a type of brush. So this is just an option. Of course this is a little bit more expensive, but there are other options. There's the type of toothbrush that is for your face without the circulation effect, but I really advise that this is really great for your skin, and it's really gentle and it's great for your body as well. I do have a video on the Clarisonic, the different types, and how it works, so if you would like to see that, I'll put it right here. And another type of exfoliator that I love is a type that has little micro beads, and the micro beads are really going to help just massage the cleanser into your skin and removing all the dirt outside of the pore. And that's more for people that have normal skin. If you have sensitive, I wouldn't recommend it, but if you do like microbeads type of exfoliator, then my favorite is the jojoba cleanser. And this is really great because it has grapefruit oil as well as salicylic acid, which is going to help prevent acne from being on your face. But my favorite exfoliator that I will actually recommend to everyone with all skin types, really sensitive to really rough to oily to dry skin, is the Cure, and this is from Japan. The Cure is really great. It's actually sold one every 3 seconds in Japan. It's really popular, and I can understand why. It's extremely gentle. It's actually 99% hydrogen water, so it's really gentle for your skin. What you do is after you wash your face and it's completely dry, you're going to put some on, rub it around in circular motions for a little bit, and you're going to begin to see your dead skin rub off. And I know a lot of people are scared because they, you know, everything is in Japanese and on the back, so you don't know the directions, but I did do some research, so I will put the directions in the info box as well as where you can purchase this. But this is really great, and it doesn't over exfoliate at all. Let me put some on my hand. And as you can see, the little beads, that is dead skin. So I really think that it's really working. And I did test to see if it really works or if the chemical that's actually peeling and not your skin, but it's actually your skin, because if you do it the next day or the day right after, you can tell that there's not as much or not even any dead skin. So it does do a great job. But I have to stress that if you're using a exfoliator, that you only use 2 to 3 times a week, and I use around 2 times. If you use too much and you exfoliate too much, your skin is too exposed, and especially if you go out in the sun and you don't protect your skin with sunscreen, it's going to really damage your skin. Also, if you over exfoliate, your skin is going to be really red and irritated, and it's going to hurt. So 2 to 3 times is my recommendation. Alright, and so the last product or the last thing that I think is really essential for my skincare is mask. You know, a lot of people see mask as high maintenance and that it doesn't really work, or maybe it just works for that moment. But even though it does work for just for that moment, it does give your skin a luxury pampering effect. So I really like it, and I think it has helped my skin a lot. And there are 2 types of masks that I like to use. One is to really draw out all of my impurities, meaning my blackheads, my whiteheads, a lot of oiling, controlling type of factor. And what I like to use the St. Ives Firming Mask, and it's a minty mask that dries to a clay. It's very similar to Mint Jewel from Walmart. I'll put the link for that one. It's a little bit more easy to access because this one you only can purchase online. I think they have discontinued it in stores. So I'll put that in the info box if you're interested, and I really like it because it's fast. If you don't have a lot of time to really pamper your skin, just at night put it on for a couple minutes. It dries up, wash it off, and it's perfect because all your impurities are gone, and it actually closes your pores. But the last and the most important mask that I like is a sheet mask. And sheet masks are actually sheets that are penetrated and soaked in a lot of nutrients. And the nutrients you can actually pick on your own, meaning you can pick between like aloe vera for hydrating your skin, to pearls to whiten your skin, and etc. I like personally aloe vera because I like to really hydrate my skin. I find that that is the most essential type of skincare I will need. So I love aloe vera. There's a lot of different types of masks out there. The most famous is My Diary, and I'll actually my beauty diary, I believe, and I'll put that in the info box as well. And yeah, alright, so let's get to my morning skincare routine before I put on foundation or any type of makeup. I hope you guys enjoy. And as you can see, my skin is not perfect, but it has improved over time. And I think the most important is drinking plenty of water. Alright, so the first step is after washing my face, I use Practice Revitalizing Toner. The toner is really going to help balance your skin tone, balance the basic from the soap, and also is going to help remove any excess oil. So make sure you get the T-zone. Next is using my Genifique concentrate. I love this stuff. Using only 2 pumps is plenty for your whole face. And it's really going to help your texture of the skin as well as lighten any of your dark pigmentations. What I like to use for this concentration is actually pat it in gently into my skin. This is going to help blood circulation and make your skin look less dull and more bright. And while I'm letting that dry, I actually like to use Burt's Lip Balm because you have to moisturize your lips. This is Boscia's eye treatment, and this is actually the Amino AG kind, which actually helps depuff around your eyes as well as diminish dark circles. I really like the consistency on this because it's kind of silicone, which really helps glide on concealer very well as well. Using my ring fingers, which is the lightest fingers, I like to go underneath my eyes and circulate all the way up to the top and then pat really gently. This is also going to help diminish dark circles. Alright, so this is my Hydramax+Active Serum by Chanel. Using a very tiny amount, this is going to help keep moisture in your skin. Whatever that you are going to use in your skin, this is actually going to help penetrate it into your pores and keep it fresh all day. So you won't be oily, as well as your makeup's going to look fresh and not dry or flaky at the end of the day. And the last step is my moisturizer. And I love this moisturizer because it's a gel base, it's really gentle. And so what I do is I just pat it onto my face, and this is going to work with the serum to keep the moisture in my skin. I find that hydration is really important because with hydration you won't get oily as well as you won't get too dry. It's a perfect combination. And yes, I'm going to continue to pat my face because it feels good and it wakes you up. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you for watching. Bye!